I was born in Chico, California, to Rodney and Beatrice Ellison. My parents relocated there from Iowa and to go to school. And shortly after they had me, we moved to Sacramento, and I was raised here in Sacramento as a young child. And I ended up going to El Camino High School and was fortunate enough to earn a full athletic scholarship to the University of Washington to play football. Upon arriving at Washington, I studied hard as well, was a member of 3 Rose Bowl teams, and lucky to be on the 1991 National Championship team. One of the things I did when I was in school before I graduated is I interned with some law enforcement agencies, the Secret Service, the State Police, and a few other agencies while I was in school, just get some extra credit because I had an interest in that. My mom would often tell a story about when I couldn't be more than 3 years old, I had a big wheel. If you remember what those were, I had a big wheel, and I used to patrol in front of my house on my big wheel, and I wouldn't let anybody come on the sidewalk. So early on, I kind of protected my property and just kind of had a sense of right and wrong. When I finished my football career, looked into the highway patrol, and then it was meant to be. I've been able to hold every position that you can think of in law enforcement. I was a patrolman, I was a detective for a long time. I was on our warrant service team, which is like our SWAT team, for a number of years. Been in community outreach positions. One I'm mostly proud of, I've been able to be a recruiter. So I've been able to bring on other people of color, just good people in general, regardless of the color. I was on the governor's detail as well, where I was able to protect the governor, travel over the world with Governor Davis. And then I promoted to sergeant, lieutenant, captain, assistant chief, and now my role is assistant commissioner, where I'm in charge of everything in the entire state for the highway patrol. When I was a captain, I was the president of the Central Valley Noble organization, which is a national organization of Black law enforcement executives. I was the president of that briefly. I love the Lord. I was raised in the church. My grandfather was a pastor in Davenport, Iowa, and my mom, who's a current member of COP, raised us in the church. So that foundation has served me well throughout my entire life. I've always relied on my faith to bring me through. And that's important for people to realize that you have faith and it's something that you need as a foundation. And you're lucky if you have that. You're lucky if you have something like that you can rely on when you are not doing well and you're in a tough spot. I would tell my 20-year-old self to be patient and to just be in the moment and continue to rely on your faith, and everything's going to be fine if you do that.